Global Village.
Good afternoon. This is the 5FM Radio Main News. The headlines. The government has reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening international partnerships. A non-state actor expresses concern with mental health challenges faced by officers, especially those in junior ranks. In Ghana, tomato traders are mandated in Burkina Faso attack. This bulletin is live on our Facebook page, 5FM Radio Zambia, and live on our YouTube channel, 5FM Radio Zambia. With the details, my name is Lance Sannie. The government of the Republic of Zambia, through the Ministry of Health, has reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening international partnership aimed at improving healthcare service delivery across the country. Permanent Secretary for Administration Mrs. Joma Tambatamba Simui led the Zambian delegation on a strategic visit to the Project Cure warehouse in Philadelphia, United States of America. The purpose of the visit was to assess available medical equipment and identify priority items for dispatch to Zambia under the ongoing collaboration between the Ministry of Health, Project Cure, and Islamic Relief. During the tour, the delegation inspected a wide assessment of medical equipment, including examination beds, delivery beds, drip standards, oxygen concentrators, and other essential hospital items available in significant quantities. Project Cure is scheduled to dispatch a cumulative total of 40 food containers of medical equipment to selected health facilities in Zambia by June 2026. The delegation expressed appreciation for the organization's rigorous quality assurance processes. The permanent secretary noted that all equipment undergoes thorough testing and certification, including issuance of certificates of analysis before being packed and shipped to ensure safety, reliability, and compliance with required standards. When outlining Zambia's priority needs, the permanent secretary emphasized the urgent demand for renal and oncology equipment, particularly dialysis machines and equipment for cancer diagnosis and treatment. This is contained in a statement issued by First Secretary Press and Public Relations, Embassy of Zambia, Washington, D.C., Charles Tembo. The non-governmental organization dedicated to suicide prevention and mental health advocacy called Swala Pilu has called on the Inspector General of Police through the Victim Support Unit to urgently explore sustained measures to address the mental health challenges faced by police officers, especially those in junior ranks. This follows the tragic loss of a young police officer in Kushi who reportedly took his own life using an AK-47 rifle. Organization Executive Director Mary Kufanga says police officers operate under intense pressure and they face traumatic incidents, long working hours, dangerous environments, and emotional strain, often without adequate psychological support. Ms. Kufanga says organizing regular seminars, workshops, and confidential counseling services would provide a safe and non-judgmental space for officers to speak openly about mental health pressures. She says if proactive measures are not taken, this crisis may continue to grow and that mental health is not a sign of weakness. It is a human reality that requires compassion, leadership, and structured support. Lunte Member of Parliament Mutotwe Kafwaya has noted that citizens should support the Tonse Alliance in governance as it is the reflection of the late former president, Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu. Speaking when he featured on the Tuesday edition of the Burning Issue program, Mr. Kafwaya says several people who worked with the late president are in the alliance. He says the alliance under the leadership of Brian Mundubile will outline its manifesto which rather should give the citizens confidence that their challenges will be addressed. He added that the alliance is committed to addressing those challenges and he has a desire to assume office. And Mr. Kafwaya has expressed skepticism regarding the Electoral Process Amendment Bill 2026, addressing that it is a waste in taxpayers' money. And in other news trending this afternoon, the Christian Coalition Zambia has expressed shock and dismay by the Electoral Commission of Zambia's ECZ proposal to remove the official mark from ballot papers. United Front for a Strong Foundation President Branch Sengalumbre has noted that the country needs all the professionals to play their part in ensuring that positive strides are made. Up next, the business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
Minister of Commerce, Trade and Industry, Chipoka Mlenga, has emphasized Zambia's focus on attracting investments that bring technology, skills, and capital. Speaking on the country's investment strategy, Mr. Mlenga highlighted incentives like tax holidays and equipment exemptions to attract foreign direct investment. He adds that the focus is on partnerships with locals for skills and knowledge transfer, ensuring Zambians benefit from incoming investments. The minister also reaffirmed the government's commitment to encourage foreign direct investment, prioritizing partnerships and joint ventures with locals. Mr. Mlenga further added that government remains committed to creating a conducive business environment. Ends the business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
And in news from across our borders, reports say that at least 20 people were killed on Saturday in the northern town of Titao, Burkina Faso, in attacks claimed by name an Islamist militant group linked to Al-Qaeda. Among the dead were 7 Ghanaians burned beyond recognition who have yet to be identified, said Ghana's Interior Minister Mohamed Muntaka Mubarak. They were part of a team of tomato traders on a supply lorry targeted by the jihadis. Road access to the area remains blocked, according to Ghanaian officials trying to evacuate other citizens who survived, making it impossible for embassy staff to visit the area. A spate of Islamist attacks have taken place in northern and eastern Burkina Faso in the past 4 days. And in sports news, the Zambia women's national football team has left for South Africa to participate in the Hollywood-based COSAFA Women's Championship 2025. The Copper Queens departed Kenneth Kaunda International Airport aboard a chartered flight at exactly 09:30 hours. The Football Association of Zambia, FAZ, has chartered a plane for the team bound for Polokwane. Coach Nora Hopto has named her 23-member final squad for the COSAFA Women's Championship, which kicks off tomorrow, February 18, and runs until March 1, 2026. Zambia, who are the defending champions, have been drawn in Group B alongside Zimbabwe, Botswana, and Eswatini in the 2026 COSAFA Senior Women's Championship. Opto will use the COSAFA Championship as part of the build-up to the Morocco 2026 Women's Africa Cup of Nations. Zambia will play their first match on Thursday, February 19, against Botswana at 1500 hours at Seshego Stadium before facing Zimbabwe 3 days later. The Copper Queens final Group B match will be against Eswatini on February 24 at the Peter Mokaba Stadium. The top teams in each pool, along with the best runner-up, will advance to the semi-finals, and Zambia were crowned champions in 2022 and 2024, and they finished as runners-up in 2023. And now, the weather.
Class Econ Roofing Africa.
Class Econ Roofing, plot 17100 off Katanga Road, 150 meters from Mumbwa Road, Chinika Industrial Area, Lusaka. Class Econ Roofing. Class plus economy.
Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ.
Western, Northwestern, Copperbelt, Luapula, Northern, and Muchinga provinces, including the northern parts of Eastern and eastern parts of Central provinces, mainly cloudy with rain and thunderstorms. Maximum temperature is ranging between 25 degrees and 32 degrees Celsius. The evening will mainly be cloudy, slightly windy, and mild with isolated rain and occasional thunder. Ends our weather report, and that item brings us to the end of the news. But before we go, a recap of the stories that made headlines.